Okay, the next guy. This is basically my biggest achievement, biggest challenge, biggest battle. KK lost a total of 75 kgs. That was miraculous. I didn't even think he was going to start. Never mind, finish. KK, just introduce yourself and your surname to the people and your age.
Okay, I'm Mojo. I'm 26 years old. And yeah, I guess I lost a lot of weight.
You lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
I think you lost half of your total mass, okay?
Yeah, I did. I was a pretty big guy.
The first time you came in with your mom, basically for consultation, your attitude stank.
Yeah, I
said to you, listen, why do you want to lose weight? Is somebody forcing you?
Yeah, my mom was forcing me. She's like, you need to lose weight. And I was like, oh, okay.
I said to you, KK, listen, don't bother. You're wasting your time. If it's not your decision, it's never going to work. Get the hell out of the door. When you're ready, come back.
Yeah, and I decided, let me just go finish it off, do it once and try it out and see what happens.
And what happened?
I lost a lot of weight. Yeah, it is hard. I lost a lot, but it is hard. It is hard.
What was the most difficult part for you?
So the hardest part was the after phase 1, where you have that period between now you're allowed to have a little bit more, but you shouldn't overdo it, and your variety gets larger.
That fact that you're being chopped around between two totally different eating plans.
Yes, and you feel like you want to cheat as soon as you can have a carbohydrate in the morning, but you're like, nah, I can't.
Well, the fact that you saw me every 2 weeks, made it a difference? Did it keep you on track? Yes or no?
Sometimes it kept me on track. I wouldn't say I was the best person on keeping with the diet, but it did motivated you to do better. Yeah.
You went through bad patches. It was a journey of 18 months.
Yeah.
But you had a break in between over December of 3 months where I said to you, listen, KK, just go, stick to the basic rules, feel like a normal person again, and then you finish off. Did that help you, yes or no?
Yes. December was good because I wasn't probably going to keep with the diet in December, to be honest. But yeah, and I guess it got me into a routine that I never overate, and my normal diet completely changed during that period. Just everyday eating habits, let me say, yeah, it completely changed.
Your eating habits, when you started, you spoke to me last time and told me if you ordered a hamburger, it was always the extra bigger sizes. Just explain what changed there.
Yeah, I think my stomach shrunk because I can't finish big meals anymore. Like, if I do have a burger, it's the burger alone. It's not with the chips or whatever, or the cool drink. And I guess, yeah, it's now normal size. Like, I'd probably order medium to small sometimes because I can't finish a meal.
And I heard a little bird shouting that KK is starting to do exercises, jogging.
Yeah, no, I've started doing routine exercise, good for the health, I hear, but...
Now, people's talking.
Yeah, I guess.
So your lifestyle, did anything change then?
Yeah, more health conscious, I guess, and I like going shopping now, actually. So that's
so you listen, you don't wear the baggy clothes anymore?
No, completely got rid of some stuff. Other stuff I use just if I'm cleaning up or whatever, but in general, I got new wardrobe, everything's cool. Okay,
friends-wise, the boys and the girls, how did the attitude change? Did it change at all?
Yeah, my friends they're indifferent because they're guys, I guess. The girls, yeah, there's a lot more notice. I guess I'm less nervous talking to them as well, and I carry myself better, which is nice, I guess.
You had a nickname before you started. What was it?
I think it was Teddy Bear.
Yeah. And now do they need to call you Teddy Bear anymore? I don't think it fits.
No, they don't call you Teddy Bear anymore. So yeah, they just call me KK now. So.
Okay, the methods I used on KK, I pulled out all the stop. There was nothing that was not allowed in this office. So unfortunately, I went to threatening. Can you just explain what happened with that, keeping you on track?
Yeah. she came to know that I was studying and I didn't do so well in my exams.
Kijk, actually, you were lying to your mom.
Yes, I would say I was lying to my mom about the results, and she found out I'd be in pretty much hell. So I was like, nah. So she said if I mess up, she'll tell my mom. So yeah, it kept me from messing up for quite some time.
So did the threatening tactics work?
Yeah, it did.
I've got one goal here, and that is getting somebody going and finishing him off.
Yeah, I finished this good. 18 months, it's a long time.
Okay, if you look back, was it really that long?
No, eventually when you're on the diet, it just becomes normal. It becomes completely, that's your whole lifestyle. I'd say after like the first 2 phases, it becomes completely normal to you. You become indifferent to it. You accept it's your lifestyle and you deal with it.
Keeping your weight down where it should be, is it difficult? Is it a battle? Is it doable?
It's very doable because you tend to, you tend to just keep, your lifestyle's completely changed, and now you've just added the ability to have whatever you want at certain points, but you don't feel the need to. So drinking water, you realize you prefer water over most other drinks, and yeah, it's just keeping it normal.
Just for curiosity for the people, how much water did you drink throughout the program per day?
I drank 9 liters of water.
Did it make you uncomfortable? Did it make you sick? Because for some people, doctors I go head up against them, say if you drink too much water, you're going to lose all your vitamins and minerals, which is rubbish. If your body burns fat, it can't lose vitamins and minerals.
No, I didn't feel any discomfort just going to the toilet all the time.
Okay, that's a bad one, but that's the body's way of basically flushing, getting rid of the toxins and the excess fat.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I was just, the bathroom was the main thing in the middle of the night. But other than that, it's fine. You just need to make sure there's a bathroom near.
Is it nice to fit into society as a normal person and not somebody that is a fat person?
Yeah, it's not. You know, the biggest change is probably car seats. As in, I used to always sit in the front, but now I sit at the back.
Why did you always sit in the front?
Because I was the biggest person and to make everyone comfortable. So now I sit at the back, which is kind of, I know you shouldn't be excited about that, but I haven't sat in the back since I was a kid, so it's nice, I guess.
That's bloody nice. It's not just nice.
Yeah.
Anything else funny, weird that changed drastically?
I think what changed, how I got motivated, I got tired of being stagnant. I was studying, but even that wasn't going so well. I felt like everything was slowing down, and as I was aging, it wasn't fun and games anymore. It was just staying stagnant in your life, and I was like, at a certain point during the process of losing weight after being forced, I was like, you know what, let me just give it my all. It's for one point in my life, particular point, that I can completely change my life, and I decided to go and do it full steam and just be done with it and move on to better things, or at least there'd be a big change in my life. Even if my life didn't completely change, I felt there was enough of a change that I wasn't still the person from high school, just a little bit older. Now I was a completely different person.
Kijk, you're totally different. The guy that walked in the first day, he was depressed. He was furious at the world. He wasn't happy.
Yeah.
The guy that walked out the door was handsome, happy, healthy, energetic.
Yeah. I would say I lied to myself about my weight. Because, certain times during that period where I was overweight, I was like indifferent to it. But, you're just like, yeah, that's my size. Not the greatest.
Okay, and when you're so fat as you, I'm going to call a spade, the more you eat.
Yeah, you just tend to just eat. Like, you don't actually enjoy eating. You're just eating for the sake of eating. I mean, going out to a restaurant, nothing changes.
Like a habit, the comfort zone type of thing?
Yeah, it's nothing special. Going out to eat and eating at home is basically the same when it shouldn't be. It should be a big thing when you go out to eat. and you should be able to feel something completely different to when you're eating at home. Just, yeah. Okay, so I came in at 172 Ks, going towards 173. I think it was my worst point weight-wise. And initially, I didn't start losing weight fast enough, but I kept with it. But then at 42 Ks, I realized, wow, I've lost a lot of weight, losing about 42 Ks.
That's where you slacked down a little bit.
Yeah.
Did you get compliments? What happened that you backed off a bit?
At 42, I completely threw out my wardrobe because obviously 42 Ks is a lot. And you tend to be like at the halfway point. Like most people only need to lose like 10 Ks. When you say you lost 42, you feel a lot better. Compliments, people are saying you look different. And I was like, I slacked off a lot. And then towards exams, I think.
During exams, the BMI went up. It was a battle, and we had a hell of a fight in the office.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, 28 days later, you dropped to 52.
Yeah. I would say the main reason I slacked off just before exams was because I was drinking energy drinks. I just didn't stress. I went to my normal way of dealing with stress, which was eating, I guess. And then I went, after exams, everything went back to normal. And I was like, okay, now that I'm done with this, it's time to get back on track with the weight. And yeah, it was good.
And then we hit December, where I gave you a break.
Yeah, December. I was actually worried about the break initially. I was happy for the break, but I was also worried. I was like, I'm probably going to gain everything. Not everything, but at least a good portion of it back. Then I'd have to start all over again, working through it.
Did you stick to your basic rules?
Yeah, I stuck to the basic rules, and I found it actually quite easy to stick with
After 3 months, did you gain any weight?
No, I didn't actually.
Nothing?
No weight. From December to February, I gained no weight.
So then it was the last hurdle.
The last hurdle was the push.
And we had one go.
And we had one go at the push. And I wouldn't say I was the best at the push, where it was, I felt like I had lost enough weight that I could slack off a lot, let me say not a bit. But the push was good. It was, you could see the end of the tunnel and you're like, yes, I'm there.
Well, you actually, I think, wanted to weigh 110.
Yeah, I wanted to
and
weigh.
I said to you, listen, why 110 if we can just break 100? Get rid of 100 for the rest of your life.
Yeah, it was, I was like, first I thought, nah, I'd hit 110. But then when I got to 110, I found that we got to it really, really fast. And I was like, okay, let's just keep going. Because I think I was at phase 1. And when I hit 110, I was like, well, I've got another phase, another month of another phase. So
just
we went to push it, and I went to 96 in the end.
Okay, you're hearing a lot about phases. The program basically works in 2 phases of 28 days. Full cycle of 56 days. If you start the program, you hit injections, HCG injections, and an eating plan. Then after 28 days, you go over to a totally different eating plan, which is mind-boggling and shocking on the system. If you come in for a consultation, that will be explained to you exactly why we jump the people around from the one program basically to the other program. The reason in short for that is anything you stuck to longer than 42 days, your body gets used to the food or the injections or capsules you consume, and that's where you reach a plateau. That's why before the body picks up the signals, we throw you around to something totally different. That's why you don't reach plateaus. You burn fat all the way through.
Yeah.
Okay, you hit phase 1. Phase 1, it's no leeway because it's a chemical formulation and it is very tight.
Yeah, so phase 1 I'd say is the easier of the phase actually, because you're in that mode, you're like, okay, I'm gonna do it, and it's easy. And because you take the injections and the whole process of it and the limited range you work within, you can sort of push yourself to it. And so when you hit phase 2, that you're like, a little bit of cheating here and there won't hurt anyone, which it does hurt you, but anyway.
Even though you need phase 1 and phase 2. And hilarious, KK, you liked phase 1 better. But if you look at your results on phase 2 were better.
Yeah.
So it's a mental thing.
Yeah, it's. I guess I like the structure of phase 1, but phase 2 is where I lost my weight. And I guess, yeah, my body just was like, okay, this is the new normal at phase 2. This is the new normal. We need to get rid of everything. So it worked out well, I'd say. Because I think if I'd lost weight in phase 1, I'd probably cheat a lot more in phase 2.
Not that you're supposed to cheat on any phase, KK.
Yeah, no.
56 days of hell, 2 days of eating like crazy.
Yeah, I guess 2 days of heaven. Yeah.
The other wasn't that bad. It wasn't hell that bad.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I guess. I would say that if you tend to have people who enable bad eating, that the 56 days can be hard and tough, especially if you're on the plan for a prolonged period where you don't feel you have to have the ability to say no to people who you don't want to say no to, but it's just for making yourself better and feel better.
The first time saying no, I know it's bloody difficult.
Yeah.
Second time saying no,
Eventually people get used to it. They understand that you're on a journey and they want you to be the best and you want to be the best, so they ease up on the let's go out, let's get something to eat, drink.
isn't saying no making it easier because you get the results?
Yeah. For certain people, like with my brother and my cousin, they tended to be like, I'm being a buzzkill to the party. But then other people like my mom and my cousin, female friends would tend to be like, nah, it's fine. They accepted that I'm trying to do better for myself, and therefore they accepted the no easier.
At the end of the day, looking at your cousins and all the assholes outside, who is a buzzkill now? You or them? Who's got the energy? Who looks gorgeous?
I think they feel a lot better for me, actually, because now it's not so much when we decide to binge or whatever, have fun, that I'm not the third wheel on their parade, but I'm now an inclusive member on their triumvirate, I guess, of friends and colleagues, I guess.
I'm so proud of you, Kaka.
Thank
It was
you.
one hell of a journey. I didn't think you will finish.
I didn't
You
think
amazed me beyond anything I could ever imagine.
I didn't think
And I told you I will check you. For the rest of your life, you will not get rid of me.
Yeah.
You will stay on track.
Yeah, no, stay
And I
on
know
track.
you will.
Yeah, definitely. I don't feel like I want to go back to that, because then I feel like I'm going backwards with my life in general.
Let's say, for instance, something horrible happens, something terrible happens, and you pick up all that weight again. Second time around, mentally, will you be able to do it?
Yeah, because I mean, once you've done it, it's I guess it's like riding a bicycle. If I do gain the weight, I guess I know I can always get rid of it. So I'd come back and I'd move forward. You do stumble, it's life, but you can always pick yourself back up. So I'd be fairly confident that I can lose weight, especially since I did pick up weight during the process because I cheated. But then I lost it again, and I moved forward, and I found that after cheating, I did better because I knew that I can do better. So
You remember the two things that can make you gain weight, and that is totally out of your control.
yeah,
The use of cortisone.
cortisone.
So you're allergic unless your life depends on it. And the other thing, if you go through a major trauma overnight,
yeah,
leptin levels is going to come to a standstill. That's the fat burning hormone. Then you check yourself. And
yeah.
if you systematically gain weight, you come back for 28 days, reset and carry on normally.
Yeah.
KK, if you look back now and you see somebody overweight and somebody asking you what you did, will you advise anybody to follow the program and follow the journey you followed?
Yeah, I definitely tell them to just do it. Like, it's not. I understand you're in a certain place and mind frame that you're like, I'm indifferent to my weight. But when you start and you see the progress, you really start to believe in yourself, and it gives you confidence to do other things, and push yourself. Yeah, so I would definitely tell people to join the program. I had fun for a while. Yeah, good times, jokes. It was a journey, and it was a fun journey. It was hard, but it was fun.
It was doable,
It's doable, yeah.
but it's hard.
Yeah, I guess most people won't be on the program for 18 months, but it's doable. I mean, if I can do it for 18 months, I'm sure people can do it for.
I tell everybody, if KK can do it, you can do it.
Because I mean, I didn't want to do it. I was just like, you know what? Let me just do it because my mom keeps bothering me about it. Do it. And I was like, fine, I'll do it.
That's why, KK, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you for following the journey. Thank you for hanging in there. Thank you for taking everything you got from me.
No, thank you for changing my life.
It's my pleasure.
Thanks.
You're always family.
You
I'm
too.
always going to bug you. Look after yourself.
Thank you so much. No, it's unbelievable. Hi, I'm KK, and I lost 75 kilograms over 18 months at Fat Free Forever. If I can do it, you can do it.